Welcome back to our Colorado BDR adventure. In this episode, we will go over Los Pinos, Tin Cup, and Cumberland passes, as well as head up to the Alpine Tunnel before finding a wild camping spot. Just wonderful. We are just leaving our campsite at the Hidden Valley Campground. The road's in pretty good shape, and we're going through a pretty valley, so this is kind of nice. It's a very narrow valley that we're driving through. We've got the river on the right and the rock walls on the left. Beautiful valley, that's for sure. Lots of cabins right in here. I don't know if this is like a dude ranch or what it is. Oh, they got lots of water, that's for sure. I think that's Mineral Creek on our left. Boy, this is a pretty drive. Just gorgeous. You know, we came out of that narrow little gorge into another wide open valley. Okay, we are headed for Los Pinos Pass. Out for a morning stroll. Unlike the other passes we have gone over, Los Pinos has no steep climbs or descents. It is just a gentle slope up and down. Wait here a moment for Kurt to catch up. Make sure he sees I'm going right. Just about to the top. Boy, there's a lot of aspens up here. And this should be the top. Looks like 10,512. And now we're heading back down. No stop on top this time. Nice little meadow. Lots of water in it. Yes. Getting up to the hunters. Bow hunting. Another hunter's camp.
I show the BDR bearing off to the right. I didn't see a road there, though. I didn't either. Yeah, you're right. So let's see where this goes.
There was a road there.
We missed the road? Okay.
Yeah, it was more of a two-track.
It did show in one of the photos on the map that I have a section where you're going over two-track.
Some of the group took the two-track, while the rest of us stayed on the main road.
Yeah, this truck is fun. This is nice. I wanted to look something like this.
Coming down into another wide valley. Yeah, looks like we're going to be on this road through the valley.
We're going to be turning right off this pavement in a few minutes. You going to wait there for him, Frenchie? Yep.
And we're back on dirt. Antler hunting, collection, and possession prohibited by public lands. Well, it's really smoky today. At least we're all assuming that that is smoke from the fires here in Colorado. I'm not smelling the smoke, I'm actually smelling the sagebrush. There's sort of a sweet smell to it, it's kind of nice. I get on roads like this and I wonder, why on earth is this road here? Well, that's a nice view. Not of Frenchie's Tacoma, but of the valley down below. Really tall sagebrush here. It's an interesting rock formation off to the left.
Are you talking about that one straight ahead of me with the sharp cliff on one side and a 45-degree incline on the other?
Yes, I am.
Prosser Rock at 9,800 feet.
Thank you.
Bruce, did you say this gate needs to be closed? Yes, absolutely. Right
Up to the gate and the fence there, 90-degree left, 90-degree left. Go through a little tiny creek.
Boy, that's a really nice little park among them aspens.
And I think that's why he was asking about lunch. That's a beautiful lunch spot.
It's a nice area back in here. We just finished lunch and are back on the road. Maybe a mile or so to get back to the main road. It's been a nice little excursion. Still working our way down the side of this valley. We are just about back to pavement.
I stayed on County Road 14 PP, if that helps anybody. Larry, did you end up getting new shocks for the Jeep for the trip?
No, I did not. I'm trying to decide if I just want to get new shocks or if I want to get a lift and new shocks.
Somebody told me that toothpicks were made from aspen wood. I don't know for sure. Does anybody ever hear that or know?
Boy, those aspens look nice.
So there's a hot spring around here somewhere. This is Wahunita Hot Springs Road, and that's Wahunita Hot Springs Lake.
Looks like we're coming down into another little valley. We are about 10 miles from Pitkin. Nice little area. Fun to drive through.
They just crossed into the Gunnison National Forest. There's a sign on the right that says close the gate, but it was wide open.
Yeah, so leave it the way you find it. That's what I always...
Another old growth aspen grove. Ooh, nice yellow aspens up in that mix of green. A little bit of civilization.
Okay,
Well, welcome to Pitkin.
I've lost you.
Alright guys, I have no idea where you are.
Okay, I'm just coming out to the highway 67 here. I'm going to wait here and we'll regroup.
Making the turn to the Alpine Tunnel. Built between 1880 and 1882 across the Continental Divide, the 2-mile-long tunnel at 11,250 feet is the highest narrow-gauge railroad tunnel in North America. Looks like there's a nice campsite at the bottom of the hill on the right.
He's already doing that. He's outside his car. As I recall the story, I don't think the tunnel got any use at all. I'm not even sure they finished it.
Yes, it was definitely used for many years.
Definitely 10 miles of rough road.
Okay, I'm at the second water tower or tank right now.
Oh,
We're quite a bit back.
that is nice. Nicely
Hey, there's
restored.
some railroad ties here that kind of demonstrate, I think, what was the turnaround table. I'm going to go look at it.
We are at the top, or at least as far as we can go, let's put it that way. Bruce discovered that the road up to the Alpine Tunnel is blocked off, so we cannot get to it. Can't get up to the Alpine Tunnel, but at least we can check out the rails. So right here is where they missed with a hammer, and you can see the hammer marks on each of the spikes. Nice little alpine pond. Snow left over in the trees and snow left over on the mountains. We're going back down. Get a different view of the mountain ranges. French, I'm going to stop at the water tower.
Okay, looks like we'll be in camp before 4 o'clock, so we'll have time for setting camp up, preparing dinner, whatever we want.
Another water tank foundation. This is White Elephant Gulch. There's a beaver dam in the center of that pond and a waterfall coming in off to the left. Really pretty. Sun through the aspens is just wonderful. Makes me smile. Time to head for camp.
They're clean. I'm so excited.
It's neat to see that slice of the smoke, the shape of that slice. You can really see the turbulence in the smoke.
Good morning, everyone. We are back on the road.
Got rocks picking up on the right-hand side.
And continuing north on the Colorado BDR. Right now headed for Tin Cup.
Copy on the white Chevy. F4.
Oh, looks like we got a remains of a cabin. Several cabins. And tailings piles. There's a mine here. Okay, starting our 7-mile uphill to Cumberland Pass. And another switchback. There they are, waiting for us. Well, that's view one way. Let's see what the view is the other way. That's not too bad. I like it. Now we're headed down the hill to Tin Cup. I think it's a 4-mile downhill if I remember the sign correctly.
Are you guys out of the switchback? No, we still have 3 more. It's a rough road, really rough.
Okay, we're going to stop here for a minute for Bruce to let some air out of his tires. Down in the valley. Ooh, nice pond off to the left.
Look at the beautiful colors in the stream to the left.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Over on the right side of the hill, it's all brown and looking dead. Where the water is, it's really lush. We are coming into Tin Cup. Speed limit 15. OHVs, this means you. This is a historic town. There is some confusion about the spelling of Tin Cup. Some signs show it as one word, and others show it as 2 words. We're going to stop for a stretch break. We are leaving Tin Cup, headed for Tin Cup Pass in St. Elmo. Tin Cup Pass is about 7 miles and St. Elmo is about 13 miles. The first part of the road up to Tin Cup Pass starts out in a pine forest.
Side by side coming at me and lots of room to pull over.
The road kind of dips up and down, but it's been that high in the past, but not that often.
One of you guys in the back of that fellow in the white Jeep with the Ursa Minor top, if he came over Tin Cup.
Will do.
Find out how the road conditions were.
Did you come over Tin Cup?
No, I'm going up later.
Okay, we were just curious if you knew what the road conditions were going up
I
over.
come down it a couple weeks ago. It's gotten rougher, but you'll have fun.
Sounds good. All right, thanks. He came down it a couple weeks ago and it's gotten rougher, and he basically said you'll have fun. The road up to Tin Cup Pass is the roughest one we have been on so far. There is lots of embedded rock making for a slow and rough ride. Thanks for waiting.
Frenchie and Minor, would you let me know when you pass the Caterpillar? Okay, I'm happy to report that I'm on smooth road, no big rocks. Okay, where I'm at, it's a little rough spot. There's a go around on the right side if you want.
Oh man. I think we'll go this way. And Tin Cup Pass is about 12,153 feet. I think I'm going to put it right here. Oh yes, look at that view down the valley. Welcome to the top of Tin Cup Pass. And we just came up through this valley. Oh, you can see the lake down there. Well, it was lumpy going up from Tin Cup, and definitely rough. This side seems a bit smoother, but there's some really tough rocky sections. I'm gonna get out and take a look at this. We took a few minutes to discuss the path Frenchie and I would take over the rocks. Here we go! I got Minor spotting for me.
Yeah, you're just not even touching. You're about a half inch away. We're good.
And what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm impressed. Next, it was Frenchie's turn to navigate the obstacle.
You're halfway through, Frenchie. Is there anything you want to say to your audience?
We made it past the obstacles with no damage and continued down to St. Elmo. Well, it's definitely hard to say if going up is from the other side is worse than going down this side. I think I would rather not do it and come up this side if I was going to do this again. We met a lot of uphill traffic on the way down to St. Elmo.
Told us the Tin Cup Pass was really smooth, no problem.
Oh, this is nice.
I've got a side-by-side behind me here. I'll let them go around. Up Mount Antero.
Up where the very snow is, that's fine. So it's on half ton.
Welcome to St. Elmo.
8 miles to Tin Cup Pass is all. Turning left into town.
Yeah, it's like a busy day in St. Elmo.
I don't see a dumpster yet, Frenchie. Sorry.
We are leaving St. Elmo and heading for a wild camp. And there's a creek stream off to our left. Boy, this is a pretty place. Well, we've been dropping really quick, and now we're at 8,600 feet, and I can really feel the difference in my head and my sinuses between the 10, 11, 12,000 feet that we've been at down to here. We came out of the San Isabel forest into a high alpine valley and mountains all around us. There's some even better mountains. Miner is checking out about the fire rules.
Rule level 1, only designated campgrounds with designated fire pits, fire ring pits, nothing open on the ground or anywhere else.
We're working our way back into the San Isabel forest looking for a campsite. Very nice trail through here. In the next episode, we will head north and go over Weston, Hagerman, and Crooked Creek passes on our way to Gypsum. To be notified of future videos, be sure to tap the subscribe button.